Hello, my dear students, and welcome to today's lesson. 9C, Read, Exercise C and Exercise D for grade 9. Students' book pages 100 and 101. Let's get started. As usual, my students, let's start with the learning objectives. Students will be able to 1. Match 7 words or phrases with their meanings after reading the text. 2. Answer some questions after scanning the text. Memory. This is exercise C in the student's book page 100. In this exercise, we are going to match the highlighted words or phrases from the text here with their meanings. Look at these words or phrases: store, which is a verb, fill up, room, prime minister, by heart, annual, and random. And here we have 7 meanings. We are going to match these words or phrases with their meanings. Now, pause the video, then match. Now let's check your answers. Number 1. Store, which is a verb. What does it mean? Excellent, my students. It's with G. To save information on a computer or to keep it in your memory. Number 2. Fill up. What does it mean? Very good, my students. It's with E. To become full. Number 3. Room. Very good, my students. It's with D. Space. 4. Prime Minister. Good job, my students. It's with F. The leader of the government. Number 5. By heart. Excellent, my students. It's with A. Learned in such a way that you can repeat it exactly from memory. The next one, annual. Good job, my students. It's with C. Happening once a year. 7. Random. It's with B. Without any particular plan or order. Good job, my students. Now, let's move to exercise D. And it is a while reading activity in the student's book pages 100 and 101. And here we are going to answer some questions after scanning the text. Now scan the text, then read it carefully and answer the questions. Choose A, B, C, or D. As you see here, we have 5 questions, and each question has 4 options. Now you are going to answer these questions after scanning the text. Now pause the video, read the questions and their options, then scan the text to answer these questions.
(9C). 1. Read.
Memory. How good are you at remembering names, dates, PIN and telephone numbers? It is not an easy process for all. Memory is one of the most interesting functions of the human brain, which is why scientists spend so much time studying how it works. Studies have shown that when we learn something new, it stays in our memory for 20 to 30 seconds. This is our short-term memory, and it can hold up to 7 bits of information, for example, a 7-digit phone number. If we repeat it and use it often, this information can move from short-term to long-term memory, which is the place where memories are stored for a long time. Scientists say that long-term memory will never fill up completely with memories in one lifetime. Then, why do we forget things? Forgetting things that are not important helps our brain to remember things that are. Our brain is always cleaning out useless information to make room for something more useful. There is no limit to the possibilities of memory. There are many people throughout history who had incredible memories. Winston Churchill, a former Prime Minister of the UK, knew almost all of Shakespeare's works by heart. There are even competitions for memory. One of them is the annual World Memory Championship, which was first held in 1991. The winner that year was Dominic O'Brien, and he went on to win 7 more times. In 1993, he broke the record by memorizing 900 random numbers in an hour. However, the current record is 2,660 by Wang Feng from China. O'Brien has written several books on the techniques he uses to improve his memory. If you are interested in improving your memory, apart from using memory techniques, there are lots of simple things you can do, like eating healthily, sleeping well, and exercising daily. Challenging your brain also helps you keep it healthy and active. So, why not start doing puzzles, playing mind games, or studying a new language?
Now, after scanning the text, let's check your answers. Number 1. According to the text, what is true about our memory? Very good, my students. It's A. There are 2 different types of memory. Now, can you find a clue in the text to justify your answer? Excellent, my students. Here we have short-term memory and long-term memory. And these are the 2 types of memory. Good job, my students. Question number 2. What does the expression cleaning out in line 19 mean in the text? Revising, reducing, repeating, or removing? Very good, my students. Cleaning out means removing. Can you find a clue in the text to justify your answer? Let's go back to the text. It's here. Our brain is always cleaning out useless information, which means removing useless information. Well done, my students. Question number 3. Here we are going to complete the sentence with the correct answer. Winston Churchill is mentioned in the text because he Excellent, my students, because he had an amazing ability. Can you find a clue in the text to justify your answer? Let's go back to the text. Where is Winston Churchill? It's here. That's right. Winston Churchill, a former Prime Minister of the UK, knew almost all of Shakespeare's works by heart. So he had an amazing ability. Good job, my students. Number 4. Here we are going to complete with the correct answer. Dominic O'Brien. Very good, my students. Dominic O'Brien has shared ways to remember information with others. Can you find a clue in the text to justify your answer? Excellent, my students. It's here. O'Brien has written several books on the techniques he uses to improve his memory. So, he has shared ways to remember information with others. Good job, my students. Question number 5. Which sentence best expresses the main idea of the last paragraph? That's right. It's D. There are various things that we can do to develop our memory. Can you find a clue in the text to justify your answer? Very good, my students. It's here. If you are interested in improving your memory, apart from using memory techniques, there are lots of simple things you can do. Well done, my students. This is a post-reading activity in the student's book, page 101. Over to you. Discuss. What is your earliest memory? Do you think you have a good memory? Explain what you can do. What kind of things do you usually forget? Do you know anyone who has an unusually good memory? What can they do? Now, pause the video, think, then answer these questions. Now let's check your answers. Here I have some suggested answers for you. You can compare them with your answers. Okay, my students, this is the end of our lesson today. I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. Till we meet again, thank you for watching and goodbye.